And it's the Pacers to start out. A look at Indiana's starting group. Klay Thompson is out there with Karl-Anthony Towns. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Thompson from deep. Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Thurman.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Pippen. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I spoke with the Bulls head coach earlier. When Karl-Anthony Towns was brought up, coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Oh, they pick off the pass. Jordan against Leonard. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Pass to Howard. And here is Thompson. Now here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Thurman.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Pippen outside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Jordan, the pass to Howard. Here's Thompson. Leonard defending. It's stolen by Leonard. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Bulls, Nate Thurman, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Indiana on offense. Trailing by 4. Howard finds Thompson. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Boy, you don't see it often, but Klay Thompson letting you know he can finish emphatically.
Pippen with it, working on Thompson, and the basket by Pippen.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Pippen, pass to Thurman. Here's Leonard from downtown. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Towns outside. Robinson with a steal. Here's Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
Pacers trail by 4. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jordan. The dive for the ball. Here's Wembanyama. Sinks that one from the post.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Leonard with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Leonard's got 5 now.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And that does it for the first quarter. Chicago ahead. They lead by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And here is Thompson. Clock at 6. Over Leonard.
Guys, you know you can count on Kawhi every single night to impact the game with his defense. If you're the guy he's guarding, you're shaking your head thinking, oh, boy, this is going to be hard.
Tatum from long range. Indiana with a rebound. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Tipped away and stolen by Leonard. Pass to Pippen. Over Thompson. Ooh, Howard with a block. Outside Wembanyama. Shoots over Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Bulls leading by 5. Pippen outside. Here's Thurman. Pass to Leonard. Wide open. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Towns outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Jordan. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And it's the Bulls' ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Here's Pippen. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 5. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Leonard. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Robinson against Towns. Now here's Jordan, guarded closely. Chicago grabs the miss.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Pippen, pass to Thurman. And here's Leonard. Wide open look. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And now a 9-point Chicago lead.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Pass to Thompson. That three's off the mark. And here are the Bulls now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Tatum way outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Indiana on offense. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Howard. Chicago with a rebound. Pippen's got 4 rebounds now. Now Leonard. He has 7. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Chicago. 9-point game. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Thompson out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Jordan in a 2-guard. Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Howard.
Boy, there is such a punishing physicality to the game of Dwight Howard. Excellent job getting to the free throw line.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Indiana, Dwight Howard. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Howard. And he can't hit the second. Bulls leading by 8. Chicago passing it around. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Jordan. Thompson outside. Down low. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pippen, pass to Leonard. Screen by Robinson. Pulls up at the elbow. Leonard can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Pacers trail by 6. Towns outside. Pass to Howard. Five on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Chicago with the ball. Got a piece of it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based accountability type of basis. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Tatum. Yet to see a basket. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama with some nice D. Pacers trail by 6. High post Towns. Towns getting it done under the hoop.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
It's stolen by Howard. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Tatum. Here's Towns. Banked it in off the glass. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
To the inside. Pippen. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Bulls leading by 4. Here's Tatum. Pass to Pippen. Back to Tatum. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Now here's Pippen. 6 points for him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Dwight Howard picks one up. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Chicago, Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. Jordan with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Great D that time from Pippen.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Bulls out in front, up 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Tatum in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Well, Dwight Howard's massive frame makes him a problem on the interior. Good job drawing contact.
Dwight Howard. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. And here's Pippen. Robinson, a screen on Thompson. Right side, Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Pippen. Here's the 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jordan. Robinson rips down the board.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
And Allie, thanks. Oh, the shot is off. Bulls leading by 8. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. Now Robinson launches it from deep. Oh, he can't hit it. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Jordan. Oh, it misses. Leonard against Thompson. Oh, rejected by Howard. And they get it back. The bucket is good. And here's Indiana now, trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Chicago now. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. Now Leonard. He shoots.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And Leonard drops them both. Pacers trail by 12. 1:19 left in the fourth.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's a pass to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Towns. Robinson against Wembanyama. Jordan high post. And the basket is good. 8-point game. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. From downtown, Towns fires. Got a piece of it. Now here's Tatum. Clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And time now to present our player of the game.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. James is out there with Bryant. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Nowitzki. And it's Bird in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Parrish. Can't hit from in close.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that down.
Now here is Yao. The shot from the low post is good. About a minute played so far here in the first. Nowitzki outside. Memphis moving that ball around. And it's Bird missing.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Olajuwon. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of May. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Now here's Mobley. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
LeBron passes to Kobe. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's SGA. Feeds away. Olajuwon with the rebound. Down low, Nowitzki. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Artest. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now here's Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And Parrish is an active big man, someone that uses his size and length well on the offensive glass.
So timeout call here, the first for Memphis. Here's LeBron. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Pass to Bryant. To end the cold streak, and that's good off the glass that time.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Parrish kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's SGA. The Grizzlies making the shot. Back to Yao. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, this is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
Kobe with it. Nowitzki with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for 3. Unable to get that one. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Nowitzki is out there with Olajuwon. Then there's Bird. Then it's James. And it's Kobe in at the 2. Bird, the pass to Bryant. Yao with the block. And here's the fast break. Here's Parrish. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that. This is his first free throw of the game.
Robert Parrish.
Free throw good, Parrish. Both free throws good from Parrish. And so Bryant will bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 4. Artest against LeBron. And Bird with the basket on the assist by LeBron.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Artest. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And they're moving it up. Ahead, here's Yao. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Yao's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs. The Grizzlies on offense. LeBron outside. To the middle. Stolen by Parrish. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Artest. Good, and the assist goes to Parrish. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Here's SGA.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Here comes your defense crew.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bird outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's LeBron. Strong inside. What a move by James.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Kobe. 6 to shoot. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's LeBron. Launches it. James connects from deep.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
LeBron against SGA. To the inside. And stolen by Olajuwon. 1 second left. It doesn't go for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead, up by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Yao is out there with Parrish. Then there's Artest. Then there's Mobley. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Back to SGA. Here's Parrish. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Olajuwon. And here is Mobley, defended by Bird. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Kobe against SGA. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets an open look and hits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Pass to Yao. Hook shot on the way, and they hit it back. And it's Parrish missing. The Grizzlies trail by 5. LeBron dishes to Kobe. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Now here's Yao. He has 6. Artest on the way, guarded by Kobe. Lock at 6. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
1:15 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 2. And it's Artest missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Here's Yao, and he uses the glass on the layup. Yao's got 8. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Kobe. He's got 9. Here's Nowitzki. Nowitzki playing big on the inside.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now James. He has 7. Nowitzki with the screen on Artest. Here's LeBron. Good on the shot. LeBron's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Grizzlies lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. They've got Bird. Nowitzki is out there with Olajuwon. And there's Bryant. And it's James in at the point guard. Now, here's SGA. Artest kicks to SGA. Grizzlies with the rebound. Kobe, the pass to Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Yao with a screen on LeBron. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Yao against Olajuwon. Cleared away by Bird. And so Bird will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Nowitzki. He nails it from 11.
That's about as good of a look as you're going to get. Nice execution.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Stolen by Artest. Mobley outside. SGA against LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Now Nowitzki. Off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter of this one. SGA from 13 feet. It's in.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
James. Nice use of the glass and the finish.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's SGA. Outside Mobley. Yao with a screen on James. Shot clock at 6. LeBron against Gilgeous-Alexander. Showing off the post moves right there.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's LeBron. Fires from 14, and it misses. Here's Dallas. Outside SGA. James whips down the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Bryant's got it. Nowitzki outside. Count it. And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. It's in.
And again, it's Yao Ming. I mean, we always talk his size, and that does help, but Yao also has terrific touch.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. It's James, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And that's an intentional foul.
On 10. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, LeBron James. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Mobley, and the 3 misses. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Dirk Nowitzki.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Robert Perry. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Memphis, Dirk Nowitzki. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
And so the Grizzlies take the win.